Hello everybody and welcome to SuperHub's first official unboxing for YouTube. And today we have something very special which you probably have already guessed what it is. That's right, the DJI Pocket 2. And now we're pretty lucky to get this all the way from China, pretty new out, and really I just want to sort of get into it. So let's have a little look what's inside. And it's really important to make sure that you struggle to get inside of it, so you have to speed the whole process up. And here we go, the four main components that come inside the box. First, the documentation, all pretty boring, standard stuff. The little attachments you get with the Pocket, the actual Pocket itself, and the main big attachments that come with it. So we have the do-it-all, the mic, the tripod, and the tripod attachment, just the small one. Okay, so without further ado, I really want to get into the actual Pocket itself and have a little look at that. And as you can see, lots of yellow on it. I vibe the yellow quite a lot, and I actually sort of wish it came with some colour styles in it, because yellow and black is one of my favourite colours. So here I'm just trying to sort of like show you what it looks like all around it. It's about the same size as before, nothing really new to the first gimbal. And I want to get straight into it and see what the quality of the video is like. Obviously I won't be able to see it properly without plugging it into my computer or so, but here it goes. It blocks me and it tells me, no, you got to plug it into your phone first, download that app before getting started in there. As you can see now as it comes into focus. Bit disappointed. I crack on with the rest of it, so I want to see what's inside these little attachments we got in there. Quite excited for those small parts. And here we go, so we have sort of the wireless mic, like the fluff shield I suppose, stops the blowing, stops the popping, stops the wind, and that's pretty just damn cute if I'm going to say it. I quite love that. And next we have my favourite attachment personally, which is the wide angle lens. Have that on absolutely everything, it just makes a whole bunch of difference on that. Magnetic too, can't fault that. Pretty easy to lose though, I would say. Next is the attachment which goes over the front of the gimbal, allows you to zoom in, zoom out, and tilt the camera forwards, backwards, left, right, etc. And now the standard for the front of it, the iPhone attachment allows you to connect your phone in that one. Pretty standard as so. And next we have the USB-C attachment for all your Samsung fans out there like myself. Nice clean hands. When I was doing this, I was told also that I'm the best person for it because I have nice hands, so there you go. And then we got the attachments for the USB and the wrist attachment there too. The first and smallest attachment is a tripod stand holder, and it just goes right at the bottom of the Pocket. Take off the original attachment, put on the new one, and it just connects straight to it. Next up we have the wireless microphone, and that can be attached to whatever you fancy because it has a nice little clip on the back of it. So t-shirts, trousers, pockets, whatever you need to, it can go in there nicely. And finally the do-it-all attachment for the Pocket itself. There's a charger port in it, connects right to the bottom, and it has Bluetooth, it has Wi-Fi, has a tripod mount at the bottom which I didn't show you, and then finally the tripod itself, really small, really compact, just levitates it off the ground ever so slightly so it can be free standing. Up next is the instruction manuals, pretty standard to what you'd find in the previous gimbal and most tech these days. First up is the creator combo, so it just goes through the guidelines of what's going on in the machine. The quick startup, which is super useful when you'll be using a little bit. The warranty, and finally some DJI stickers. Lovely jubbly, put those on your guitar, put those on your car, put those wherever you fancy, because they come free. So now we've got everything out, let's figure out how to get this bad boy going, shall we? Okay, let's get this junk out of the way and get to it. So the first thing we're going to need is the actual Pocket 2 itself, your phone, and the quick start guide, because you're really going to need it. I wasn't quite sure how to get this going at first. Full disclaimer, I did not originally purchase the first Pocket because I just had one given to me already set up. So this is my actual process of setting up as a newbie, as you might be as well. So here you can see me struggling to actually even get it in. I thought, it'd be smooth, some modern tech, slip right into there. Maybe it's even magnetic like the other parts. Absolutely bloody not. you have to really force it in there, and it feels like it's going to break a little bit. So once you've got it in there, you'll notice that it's actually charging your phone, which I sort of just don't like, because the gimbal itself, it doesn't have big battery life, especially if you're running anything in 4K. I was using it a little bit later on after this, and not only was it getting pretty hot whilst filming 4K, but the battery was going down considerably quicker than I would like to. By the time I finished filming for, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, it was on 33% from full battery, which was not good. So yeah, I downloaded the DJI Mimo app, and once that is installed and going, you have to go through the just initial setup. Here you can just see me getting it downloaded nice and quickly. It will need access to your phone, of course, because it's going through your camera and storage as well. So standard setup, allow access to where you are, so you can geograph your pictures and your video and go through that. So I'm not gonna show me entering my details, because obviously you have to register to do it if you haven't already got an account. So I'm just gonna skip through that, and here we go. All activated as thomas.ricketsuperhub.biz. If you do have any questions regarding this, I can do my best to assist you. I'm not an expert on Pocket 2s, but I'm going to get a lot of practice in as time goes on, because it's a very nifty bit of gear. So here I am, just going through all the standard setup, which is quite nice, because the quick guide really doesn't give you that much information. It is just images. So using this app is very helpful to get through any sort of bits you're stuck on, and walks you through the gear that you have and what it does. So you got a bit of firmware update. Let's get you going. You're just going to do a little bit of resetting. And yeah, put your Bluetooth on, because it does need that to connect, which is built into the Pocket 2 itself. And here you go. There is my little office, and Ollie, who is also working with me there. I'm not sure how much he loves getting filmed, but he had no choice. So it doesn't do it quite justice, camera through a camera, but that is excellent quality for something so small. And with that, you're good to go. So let's get filming and see what we can do. What better thing to film other than my cat having some treats and loving her life.